Welcome back, YouTubers. This is going to be a review of the Figma number 635 Eunie from Xenoblade 3. Now, I previously did one on some of the other characters. Stuff from this series, which includes Xenogears. I also have a fair amount of Xenosaga stuff, but this is an interesting figure that I've been meaning to take a look at for a while. Just happy I got it recently, though I've been delayed with the other problems I've had recently, hence why I haven't uploaded a lot of stuff recently. Anyway, but let's take a look. As you see, there's the monument. Both of those are from the first two Xenogears game. Sorry, Xenoblade games. I'll get that wrong a few times, I'm afraid. Force of habits. Back, it's got some poses of her. Sides got the standard stuff. All in all, it's your standard Figma box. As for the figure, it comes with the standard smattering of items, instruction booklet, extra arms, accessories, the usual. Though I'm not too fond of this. Getting the tape off this is going to be a pain. There, got it. A little sticky, but it'll go away after a bit once it dries. Yeah, need to be a little more careful with their instruction booklets. I do like that these booklets have a flip side in English these days, so it's a lot easier to tell. Plus, you can insert these into the baggies, so you can tell which Figma parts belong to which one without having to hunt around. Some of them, they're a little hard to tell, especially when they have minimalist accessories. I actually just went through a whole thing where I reorganized all of my figure parts. Generally, I recommend a Ziploc, a label, a Sharpie, and, well, whatever your preferred method of storage is for these things, because, quite frankly, they take up a lot of space, especially all the extra parts. Anyway, so she's a gunner in the game. Plus, I haven't played the game very much, sorry to say, so I won't be spoiling any plot. I can't remember, but I think she was the healer. I could be wrong about that. The thing about this game is that the party roles are interchangeable with each other. They can each swap out their gear, basically swap clothing with each other, and use anyone else's weapons and equipment. It's an interesting gimmick. I haven't gotten super far into the game, so I can't comment on the whole thing. I'm really behind on playing video games these days. I'm still catching up. Right now I'm trying to platinum Ryuzakuza Noha versus the Soulless Army. That one's going to be a bit before I finish it. Leg came off while I was removing the cellophane. Interesting, it looks like they've added a ball joint here, so the legs are easier to attach on and off instead of the standard joint system. Looks like an improvement made recently. Interesting. Have to make note of that. Older Figmas have a sort of a Y-shaped piece to connect the hips area with the legs, but this is actually a nice modification, though I can see issues eventually being a problem if you're too rough with it. So my suggestion, like most figurines, be gentle with them. This is not for roughhousing. The backboard actually would make a nice little diorama piece were it not for these cutouts at the top and bottom. But yeah, not too bad there. Comes with a little booklet. She's constantly writing things in this during the series, and she's got this gun staff combo weapon, which is also what she wields in the game. As per most Figmas, she has your standard optional parts, i.e. set of hands, the the stand, the base, and an extra wrist joint. Actually bought some extra ones a while back that I got from them direct, just in case I ever have a breakage. It's nice that they now have that as an option, though I do wish you could custom color. I've got a couple that are in some random colors that, well, I hate to say this, but kind of an issue to replace. Now for her, I'm not sure if this pin joint is needed. Let's see here. Yeah. I actually recommend not going with this piece. It doesn't seem to be needed, and it fits better with the other one. But then again, the thing's fresh out of the box, so you're going to get some extra tightness on it. Anyway, she's got kind of a smiling face, as you can see here. We've also got a surprise face and a disapproval face. Decent ones. I didn't see any pre-order bonus on this one, so no options there. Her hands are also not symmetrical. It looks like they're only giving us a trigger arm with her right hand. So we'll have to use that one for holding the gun mode. This is actually a pretty odd design for a weapon. Let me see here. Aha, I see now. According to the instructions here, this piece here on the top comes off. So, let's see. Yeah, comes off. So it attaches here to the staff. And it actually pops apart here too. I see now. Gun mode. Once you attach this, obviously. Top beat, it snaps in, but it's a little tricky. I'd be really delicate with it. Don't want to accidentally break something. Yeah. Looks like this open hand is needed. Steadies the barrel. So yeah. So you've got our gun mage here. They're into more of a braced pose. And there, yeah. So yeah, comes with an optional staff weapon. but you do still need to attach this two pieces on either end, so you've got one central section that swaps out on either build and one part for each end. Not bad. And her little book accessory seems to have this little holding hand here, so you can hold it with her holding it in her hand like that if you feel the need to use that mode. Sorry, had you out of focus there for a bit. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, as you see, you've got the gun parts here and here that you can swap out, the top and the bottom. This section just swaps out and she can make it a staff. And with the hand part, you got some medium flexibility. It's your standard Figma, so any combination of Figma parts from other kits will use it. I've always hoped that they would come out with some more general stuff like books or other things that could be easily swapped out between figures, but unfortunately Figma has yet to do anything like that. Would be nice. Yeah, so yeah, you pop those two parts in and bam, now you've got her full staff. And there, now you got her in focus. And yeah, like I said, this makes a decent background art if you've got the space for it. But yeah, and that's Eunie. It's a pretty good figure, good quality, solid design, and best of all, it's got some minor improvements to the overall Figma line. Like I said, looks like they've changed up how they do the ball joint sections for the legs. I'm kind of hoping they did something similar for the arms. I'm gonna check it right now. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like they put pivot pullouts here and here, so gives them a little more flexibility, plus less of a problem when they have to be removed for whatever reason. And as I said earlier, the leg has a simple pop-in joint there. Much easier to do, plus I'm wagering easier to fix. I'm wondering if Figma is taking this opportunity to make parts that are swappable for Figmas that get damaged or need replacing. Also, she's got a toe joint on her foot, which is, I mean, it's an okay. I don't see them really using it, but it's nice to have. Anyway, that's all for now. So please like, subscribe, comment below, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Ciao!